guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a fun / requested video for you guys. A while back I talked about how I kind of hoard nail polish and I love nail polish, but I'm really bad. I kind of like fell off the wagon when it came to doing manis at home, so I never paint my nails anymore and I really want to get back into it. And I asked if I should do a nail polish collection video / declutter video, and one of you guys said yes, you want to see it, and I have not done it yet. But today will be the day. So I have gone through and taken all of my nail polish out of my collection, and I've kind of like put it all on display on my bookshelf so that we can kind of take a look at everything. And I am going to get rid of some things that I know are old or that I don't like or that I'm not using, and just condense things a little bit and hopefully get myself inspired to actually start painting my nails again. Side note, I do actually have my nails painted right now. This is the shade Lip Liner from Floss Gloss. Obsessed. It's the first time I tried Floss Gloss polish. I just picked up a little set from BeautyCon New York and I really like it a lot. And the little glitter accent I have here is the shade The Pink Nugget, which is also from Floss Gloss. Floss Gloss. That's hard to say. Say that 3 times fast. It's tricksy. Anyway, so I'm going to flip you guys around and we will take a closer look at my nail polish collection. All right, so let's start out with the little overview. So we have some Zoya Essie Ciate polishes. I have Butter London and Nails Inc. I've got all my O.P.I and some other random assorted polishes here. And then on this side, we have the mishmash of random stuff, and then this insanity. All of my julep polishes. There's a little bit of overlap up here in the top left because they didn't all fit on one shelf. So why don't we start over here with O.P.I, which O.P.I is kind of like the classic. I feel like since I've been a teenager, O.P.I has been a very popular brand, very trendy. They release some really cool new collections, and I actually really do love the polishes that I still have from them. Like this one here was from the James Bond collection. This is the shade Goldeneye. This is an amazing gold glittery polish. I can't imagine getting rid of this because it's a limited edition kind of thing. Same thing with this shade right here. This was also from the James Bond collection. This was the World Is Not Enough. It's a really cool shimmery sort of silvery taupe color. I think this one is also, this was Casino Royale. Yes, this one was also from James Bond. You can tell basically when I was really into O.P.I. This is a really beautiful deep berry shade, really fun for fall. Then these two colors here are like my really nice, again, vampy fall winter shades. This is Lincoln Park After Dark. And this one is Incognito in Salsalito. I think this was again like a part of a California collection maybe, but it's a really pretty blue that almost pulls black on the nails. This one here, Strawberry Margarita, I feel like when I see other people wearing the shade, I can point it out immediately. I'm like, that is O.P.I Strawberry Margarita. Such a great summer shade. This one's really fun for a pedicure too, if you want that like fun Barbie bright pink shade on your nails. And then I would say these 4 here I probably get the least use out of. Like if I was gonna declutter any of my O.P.I nail polishes, it would probably be these ones. This is really cool. I love this like purple iridescent. Actually, this does remind me a little bit of a Nails Inc shade that I have. I'll put them side by side in a minute. This one is called It's My Year. And it's a little bit sheer though. You kind of have to build it up with a few coats to get it to this full opacity. And then I have this shade, which is called Brisbane Bronze. Sorry about the little hair there. This is a really cool sort of glittery metallic copper shade, kind of looks like molten metal. And then these guys are very similar. This one here is called Nomad's Dream, and it is a little bit more pearlized. This one is Cause You Melted in the Sun, and it is more glittery. I think of the two, I probably would prefer this one. I don't really wear this shade all that often. I mean, it's pretty, but it's just not something that I find myself reaching for very much. Then I've got these polishes here. This is from a brand called Whim that's sold at Ulta, and I got these on like a crazy discount of like $2 or $3 a piece, so I was like, oh, I'll try them out. And I don't think I really fell in love with any of these polishes. I mean, this glitter here is a ton of fun. I'm not gonna lie. If I keep anything, it will be this glitter to use as an accent or a topper, because it's like rose gold with fun multicolored kind of holographic little glitters in it. So this is really cool. But like this pink shade, of course, it's like kind of separating. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not the most opaque. I don't really care for it. This white shade I thought was going to be different than it was. And I definitely prefer my white Zoya polish formula-wise over this one. Then I have the top and base coat, and they're nothing really to write home about. They're all right. So I could very easily see myself getting rid of all of these and then probably keeping this guy. Does anybody else remember these? These Revlon nail polishes are scented. So after they dry, they smell like whatever the name is. So this one smells like apricots, pineapples. This one smells like chocolate, which is amazing. And this ginger melon. These were so much fun. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really enjoyed them. They're not very long wearing, and obviously you can't really apply a top coat over them or then they don't smell, and that's kind of like, what's the point? The shades were fun, but like the formula wasn't anything incredible. Honestly, these are probably really old and I probably could just get rid of them. I think the only reason I've kept them is just for the novelty of being like, I own scented nail polish, and that makes my inner child happy, but let's be serious. I really probably don't need those. And then I've got these two China glaze polishes. Now, originally I had like a whole spring set. There was a lot more colors than these two, and I think I held on to them just because I wanted some purples in my collection, but I don't like this formula and I don't like this brush. China glaze is just not my favorite. I find it to be very thin. It dries down, not like very matte almost on the nails. It's like very chalky and weird. It's just not a formula that I really enjoy all that much, so I don't ever reach for these, and I think I should just say goodbye. Now, this shelf, on the other hand, I'm going to be way less ruthless with, because these are some of my favorite polishes that I have in my collection. So these three right here are all brand new to me. These are my Floss gloss polishes. So let me put these down. I have, as I shade this, this is the one that I'm wearing on my nails right now. It's called Lip Liner, and it really is like a lip liner. It's like that perfect mauve-y, nudie rose kind of a shade. And I love these cute little gold caps. They're very, very nice. This polish was bomb. I really enjoyed it. I felt like it went on pretty opaque even with one coat. And then when you do two, it's just super shiny and beautiful, and it's a lot of fun. This one is called Blood, Suede, and Tears. Fun little kind of chocolate cream brown shade. And then this one is the Pink Nugget, which is so cool. It's got this sort of rose silver glitter effect to it. Really, really pretty. Again, this is what I have as my little accent nail here, so definitely going to be holding on to this. Now, these are my Nails Inc. nail polishes, and Nails Inc. is definitely one of my favorite brands. I really love their brush. I really love their formulas. They make some really great stuff. This right here is like one of my holy grail base coats. Their Nail Kale Superfood. This one definitely helps your nails to be less brittle and to have less breakage, and it definitely helps your nail polish to last longer. So I am not letting this go anywhere. Then these guys are a lot of fun. So these two polishes here were part of like a unicorn duo that I think you can still get on the Sephora website. You can get these two nail polishes for $15, and they are so cool. This one here, I know everybody's been really into that new Kale polish charm that has that purple blue shift to it. This is a very similar effect to it. So the only reason I haven't like really picked up that Kale polish shade is because I already have this one, and I think that they're very similar. But this is really, really cool. And then this is the one I was saying is similar to that O.P.I shade because it's purple, but it has that gold glitter kind of duochrome finish to it. And I think I honestly like this formula a lot better. These are the two shades next to each other, just so you can see the difference. I feel like this one does pull more purple. This one does pull more gold and has more shimmer to it. They're both really fun, but if I had to pick one of the two, I would pick this one. Plus this one is definitely newer. Then this guy here, I feel like it's really hard to find this shade. This one is called Westbourne Park Road. It's really, really beautiful. Part of the Nail Kale line of polishes. It's a really beautiful taupey kind of purpley nude shade, very unique. I really like this one a lot, and it goes on very opaque and smooth, so I know I want to keep this for sure. These guys, though, really disappointed me. I did not like this gel effect formula. I feel like it was not at all on the same level as the regular Nails Inc. polishes. This one always chips on me. Without fail, after like a day or two, I always feel like this chips very, very quickly, and I love these colors. I think they're so pretty, very neutral, very classic, but I'm not into the formula. I keep trying to like it and I just don't. So I think these guys are gonna get decluttered. I feel like I have a love-hate relationship with the Butter London Patent Shine 10X formula. Obviously, I like it enough that I own 5 different shades, but like, I don't know. I bought 3 initially, these 3 to test out. This one looks like it's a little bit separated. Actually, both of these look like they need to be shaken up a bit. They are definitely on the older side. We'll have to see how they actually apply and whether or not they go on the same. But this is a pretty long wearing formula, but it's not as long wearing as it says that it is. Basically, it's supposed to last like, what, close to 2 weeks. I don't find that to be the case at all, but it'll definitely last 4 or 5 days without chipping and it'll look pretty good. So it's a little bit streaky sometimes with application. Like, I find it can be a little bit finicky, but once you get it on, it can have a really nice look to it. So I think I'm gonna hold on to these for now. I'm not gonna declutter them. We'll go in and try them out sometime in the near future to see if some of these older shades have gooped up on me. But this little guy here, this was a polish that was inspired by the Glazen eye glosses, which are a really popular product from Butter London that I love. So they kind of came out with some of these like frosty, glittery shades. This one is called Rose Quartz, and it is pretty. And this is actually, I mean, it's so teeny tiny compared to the other ones, but this is like the full size that they come in. They were really expensive. I was expecting it to be much bigger for how much money this was. I mean, I got it at a good price. I think I got it on sale or I used points, so I didn't really pay very much for it, but I think it retailed for like $12, and I was not expecting it to be this teensy tiny. So I'm gonna hold on to it. I haven't used it too much, and it's still fairly new, but I was surprised by the size differential between these guys. Now, these guys here are my Smith & Colt nail polishes. These are like little tiny works of art. These bottles are beautiful. They are expensive. They're like $18 a bottle, but they kind of feel more luxurious than any other nail polish I've ever owned. I mean, look at those caps, guys. They're stunning. Now, this is not the like cap you use to paint. It's an over cap. You want to take this off before you try to paint your nails. Otherwise, it's very awkward and uncomfortable to hold. But I like the brush. It's not super skinny. It doesn't leave my nails looking streaky. The formula is very opaque. It's long wearing. I feel like it goes on really shiny. In general, just a really awesome range of nail polishes. I would definitely buy more from these guys in the future at some point. They're just a bit of an investment, so it's not something that I run out and purchase very frequently. This pink shade, Pillow Pie, oh my goodness, so beautiful. It's so hard to find an opaque ballet pink nail polish. So many of them are very milky and translucent, but this one will go on fully opaque on your nails. So if you're looking for a really beautiful pink polish, look no further. If I had to pick one brand that I 100% would love to own way more from than I do, it's KO Polish. I think Kathleen did an incredible job with her formula. I think that everything from the soft touch handles and the packaging, the price, it's all just so spot on. These were some shades from her initial fall collection, and then I also have the original Des Expensive, which is so much fun, so glittery. But I haven't bought anything since, only because I know that I haven't been wearing my nail polish, and I have so much already that I'm like, Lauren, you need to cool your jets a little bit. You need to calm down, put the credit card away. But the new spring collection looks so beautiful, and I would love to pick up the box set. I've been thinking about it, but I just haven't been able to pull the trigger. But either way, none of these are going anywhere. I think that they are gorgeous shades. I have Broccoli and Chocolate, Zoe, Brick Sidewalk, and then again, like I said, the original Des Expensive 25. So very much enjoying these, would love to add more to my collection. And then we have Zoya. I really like Zoya nail polishes. They're very affordable. I think that their quality is just as good as O.P.I or Essie, but I actually prefer the Zoya polishes, I think, and I prefer the brush. I think it's just a little bit easier to work with. So these are a bunch of colors from the Natural collection, which I really liked, very classic shades. Then I also have this deep vampy purple, a fun blue, like the one white nail polish I have. And then this is a really unique shade here. This one is called Anastasia, and it's got this kind of, again, duochrome fine glitter in it. It's like a deep burgundy with a gold shift. Really, really interesting shade. So I think I don't really want to declutter any of my Zoya polishes. I really like them a lot. They're some of the ones I reach for the most often. So I don't really feel like I want to get rid of any of them. Then I've got a couple of Ciate polishes here. This purple is a fun springy shade. Then I have this really dark oxblood color called Paparazzi. So these are really nice, and they're the only ones I have, so I enjoy them. I like the Ciate formula. I haven't really decided to go out and buy any more, and I think this one I got in an Ipsy bag. It's why it doesn't have the bow. I don't know why it doesn't have the bow on it, but it just has it, ooh, God, as I knock it over, it just has it printed on there, which is weird. These guys I am more unsure about. I actually really enjoy the Lacquer Co nail polish formula, but I know that these are old AF. I've had these forever, so I'm not really sure how good they still are. So I'm gonna put these aside as like I need to test them out and see how goopy they are and if they're still any good. But the actual like polish itself was really opaque, it was really creamy, very long wearing. I liked it a lot. I feel like Lacquer Co is a very like underrated brand that nobody knows about, especially for their nail polishes. And then this is probably gonna be the most controversial part of my nail polish collection slash declutter. So these are all my Essie polishes, and I have to say, I don't get Essie. I buy it because I love the colors and I want to like it, but it is probably my least favorite nail polish of all of the nail polishes that I've tried. Every time I use Essie, I find that the brush is so thin, it goes on really streaky. I have pretty wide nail beds, and I just find it's a pain in my butt, and I love these colors to death, and I want to make them work, but I never enjoy actually using them, and they ultimately frustrate me. Like After School Boy Blazer is such a beautiful navy. These ones are from their like new gel effects line, and they're supposed to be super long wearing, and they always chip on me after like, I don't know, a day. It drives me up a flippin' wall. I even have the special top coat. This one here, so cool. It's like a black with like a dark green kind of shimmer to it. So much fun. I don't know. Part of me is like, I should just cut my losses and get rid of all my Essie polish. Part of me is like, maybe someday you'll grow to love them. But like, really, honestly, after all of these years, probably not. So this, I'm very conflicted about. I don't really know what to do, but there is a chance that it's all gonna just end up on the chopping block. Now, this, on the other hand, this is a situation. Oh my God. Can you tell how I feel about Julep nail polishes? Because I have a couple of them. I was subscribed to the Julep Maven box for just over a year or so, and that's honestly how I ended up with so much Julep polish, and also doing like their mystery boxes and things. It was a really fun service. I enjoyed it a lot, and I do really like their polishes. I find they do some really unique, innovative things. Like you can see some of these caps have like different things written on them because the actual polish itself has a different texture. The silk finish ones dry down to like an almost matte finish. Those are kind of cool. These liquid holographic shades are ridiculous looking, like very light reflective, and like the little glitters in them do have that kind of almost holographic three-dimensional kind of finish, especially when they're on the nail. Soft focus, again, it's kind of like a semi-matte kind of a finish to it. Just really cool stuff. They have some very interesting shades, some glitters, some are sheer, some are opaque, and I got a lot of variety. This is where like I have my fun with all of my like fun, funky colors when I want something unique and different. That's kind of what my Julep polish collection has become. Up here I have like all my top coats and treatments and things. Some of these are definitely old. Like these two guys right here, the nail treatment and the oxygen smoothing base coat, I probably am just gonna chuck because I've had them forever and I think they're just kind of getting dried up and goopy. This Freedom polymer top coat's actually just brand new. I just opened it, so this I know I'm not gonna get rid of. These guys here are just fun. These metamorphic top coats are so cool. They're like shade transformers. If you put them over a dark nail polish, they like transform it into this shimmery, like this one gives like a blue greenish hue, this one gives like a peachy pink hue. Super fun. So yeah, ultimately, I think I'm gonna need to go through these and pick out some that I know I don't really wear and just declutter them or give them away, because as much fun as they are, sometimes I think I just get overwhelmed with my options because I have so many of them. Okay, so I just did a quick run through, and these are the shades that I'm going to keep, which is still, you know, a flippin' ton, but at least it all fits on one shelf now. And I love having the variety, and it's really nice to kind of look at all of these again and just kind of remember what my options are, because I've got some really fun, cool stuff in here. And then these are the shades that I am going to be decluttering. These are just the ones that I reach for less, and I'm not really a big fan of the silk and the soft focus finishes. This one mint polish, I'm kind of on the fence about because I love mint, and this is really the only polish I have in this shade right now if I don't keep the Assy one. Although it may just be what I need to go pick up that Kale Polish new shade Miss Kensington, because it's basically this shade, but in a formula I really like. So maybe that's what I'll end up doing. And then finally, I have my like random polishes from random brands that I have received. This is a wicked old base coat from Nails Inc. that is still new. Like, I bought it 1,000 years ago and just like never used it, so it's still perfectly fine. So I'll probably just hold on to this to have it. This is the Kensington Caviar base coat. But these are my randos, if you will. I just got this at BeautyCon, and I'm super pumped about it because it is the most awesome vibrant vibrant red-orange shade, and I don't really have anything quite like this, so gonna definitely be keeping that guy. Kind of like could leave or take the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel formula. Not super crazy about it. I had never actually even tried these Meg nail polishes, to be honest. If I was gonna use any, it would probably be these shades over these ones. I got these at Gen Beauty, and I just don't think I'm ever gonna use this Christmas tree-esque kind of, wait, where am I putting that? This is the discards over here. The keeping is over here. So I think we'll hold on to these guys for now, just so maybe I can try it out. I got this Ades polish just very recently, and same thing with this Jinsoon one. I don't think I've used either of these yet, so I guess I will keep them, give them a whirl. This Trust Fund Beauty polish looks like it needs to be shaken up a bit. It's quite neon, not exactly my cup of tea. I don't know, not necessarily crazy about it. This guy here I know is really old. This was such a beautiful shade and I absolutely loved it, but I opened the bottle and it was like total goopy hot mess. So I probably should just get rid of that. This is a cool shade. I don't wear it that often. I don't know how likely I am to wear this. So I don't know. I kind of, my gut says declutter it because it's just not really my jam. I do like this blue shade though from Koki. I think this is really pretty and fun. Haven't really tried this out yet, so we'll give it a whirl. I don't know how I feel about Sinful Colors, to be honest. I haven't really tried this, and it's in this demi matte finish, which I'm not really into, so probably could declutter. This was something I just got in an Ipsy bag, I think, this green Dermalect, which is not really something I normally would gravitate towards. This is definitely a fall winter shade to me, but I don't have anything else like it at all. So maybe I will hold on to that. And then this guy, I feel like I tried it once. It was okay. I do have a lot of other polishes in this type of shade, so I think that is something I can declutter. All right, so here is what we were left with. So these are the polishes I know I definitely will be keeping. My Nails Inc., my Floss Gloss, O.P.I, Butter London, Smith & Cult, K-Up Polish, some randos over there, my Zoya, my Ciate, and then all of my Julep polishes here. I counted and the grand total was 82 bottles of nail polish. It's a lot of flippin' nail polish, guys. I have no shortage of options that I am keeping. And then this is what is on the chopping block. I counted 47 bottles here. All of the Essie ones are over there. I don't know. I mean, I really probably should just declutter them if I'm not using them, guys. It's just wasting space. I just should be real with myself. I know some people love, love, love Essie, but it's just not something I ever really got into. But yeah, I've got those China Glaze, a couple of the Revlon scented nail polishes, Whim, my old Lacquer Co, all the Julep polishes. I'm just really not into a bunch of random things I'm probably never going to use. So there you have it. So that is it for my nail polish declutter. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I feel pretty good. I feel like I was pretty ruthless. I basically got rid of like a third of my collection, which I think is not half bad for my first go around. It's been a long time since I've gone through my nail polish and like really tried to clean house. So I feel like I did pretty good. I feel like I've got a nice kind of second look at my collection. I feel like I really know what I have now. And I wouldn't say that I'm like, you know, necessarily missing anything. Like I've got plenty of options, but I'm sure like I would really like to get a new mint colored nail polish. There are a few things that I think would be fun to add. So either way, I hope now at least I will paint my nails more or be a little bit more inspired. And hopefully maybe I've inspired you to go through your own collection, to clean things out, to kind of see what you're not using and to just let go of stuff if you don't like it or you're not using it. Sometimes I feel like we get in these mindsets where everybody else loves something, so we feel like we should love something, but if we don't, we don't, and that's totally fine. So don't hold on to things that aren't bringing you joy. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate your support, and if you want to see more of my videos in the future, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Most of my videos normally are not vlog style like this. These are like my little bonus weekend videos, but my normal beauty videos go up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I hope you will come back and check them out. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I will see you in Monday's video. Bye.